Well, you are very, very welcome back to the EOS round 2 of the 2022-2023 season from Worksop in the UK. This is four-wheel drive A final, or should I say A main, number 1, leg 1, whichever side of the Atlantic you are from. And we've had an extremely exciting qualifying. Lee Martin laying down the gauntlet in round 1 and round 2 and having some problems later on to allow Euro Offroad to sneak in and take pole position. There is Euro. So they're just doing their warm-up laps and they will soon start forming the grid. Lee Martin starts second on the grid.
We get ready for our first final.
Commentary today from Scotty Ernst.
All right, it is time for A main number 1 here in our four-wheel drive side of the EOS UK. We have Brock Killick earning the number 1 position. Lee Martin starting in P2. Mika Vidmar grading up in the 3rd spot. Mikhail Orlowski in the 4. Jona Hotnen in the 5. Jonathan Skidmore in the 6. Jorn Neumann in the 7. Ben Smith in the 8. Josh Holdsworth in the 9. And Daniel Kobovic round out your 10-car field. We are set to go here for A main number 1. Our drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. Good luck, drivers. We're going racing on the sound of the tone. And here we go, A main number 1, Brock Killick bringing the field around. Brock having an impressive year, making the 8-scale semis there at the World Championship, and now TQ and four-wheel drive here at EOS UK. Down the line they go. Lap number 1 is the blue bomber there of Killick. Martin Vidmar right behind them. Orlowski rounds out your top 4. Coming up to the front side tabletop they go. Big whip there from Killick. Martin tucking in behind through the speed bumps they go. Climbing up this difficult up and down a Worksop wall. Cross the start finish line, dead even the top 4. Top 4 trying to break away here. Skidmore trying to keep in touch with the front runners. Over the front side tabletop they go. Practice slides it around. Lee Martin in second, up and down. Cross the start finish line they go. 19-2, 19 flat. Hot lap right there from Martin. Up and over the front side tabletop they go. These guys putting on quite a display here. Four-wheel drive. Brock Killick in a young. Oh no, Lee rolls it over. Hall is right there to Marshall. It's going to kind of cost him a couple spots. That's going to move Mika Vidmar in the EOS Works now. Up to the 2 spot, the Schumacher there on Mikhail Orlowski. Brock Killick down with a half a straightaway lead. 3:20 left on the race clock. We're at 3 minutes, 10 seconds. It's the all blue. Coming on to the back straightaway across the start finish line. Killick now just throwing down a heater lap, hot lap of the race right there. 18.6. Second spot is going to be Mika Vidmar, followed by Mikhail, followed by Lee, Jonathan, Ben, Josh, Jona, Daniel, and Jorn. Off the wall and down. Here comes Killick across the start finish line. 19-0, 19-0, 19-1, 18-6 from Lee Martin. New fast lap of the race from the KG veteran Lee Martin. Halfway there, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. We're in the UK for the first time ever for the EOS. Brought to you by Schumacher, S-Works, LRP, and Tony Sport. Great to be here at the legendary Worksop venue here. A fantastic turnout. And we're watching A main number 1. Brock Killick from Germany leading the way. Vidmar in second, followed by Orlowski and Martin, your top 4. Here comes Killick across the start finish line. Vidmar, 1.3 seconds back. Vidmar and Orlowski trying to rail in. Barak in front over the front side tabletop. We are 2 minutes to go. 3 down, 2 to go. We'll check the gap this time by. This looks like a good lap for Barak. It is 19.8 lap. He's got a 1.7 second gap between him and Mika, Orlowski, and Martin. Blue hot lap in a race. Lee Martin throwing down at 18.54. Martin bringing the heat, trying to get back into this one. The gap is closing. A tenth quicker. Oh man, Orlowski trying to throw it to the inside. Lee Martin sitting back waiting for something to happen. Meanwhile, Killick enjoying this. He's going to stretch out that lead after that contact. Should be about a 2-second gap. This time by, it is 1.97. Meanwhile, Mika and Orlowski, they got to work together with 1 minute to go. Barak Killick out front, clean track in front of him, and a possibility of an A-main win number 1 here in four-wheel drive. Killick across the line. Oh, no contact there as he went to the inside. That is pretty much going to seal the deal here for Barak Killick. As contact in second and third there. 35 seconds to go. Back straight is clear. Here comes Killick across the line. Down the straight he goes. 31 seconds to go. Vidmeyer second. Orlowski followed by Martin, Skidmore, Gottingen, Kovacic, Smith, Neumann, and Josh Holdsworth. 20 seconds to go. That battle for second is the one we're watching. They are going to go one more time down the line. They go. Oh, Orlowski. So back straight, back straight, back straight. Orlowski got a brilliant run down the line. Got into the back of Vidmar. 5 seconds to go. That is time race to the finish line. Finish the lap you're on. Start to finish, toe to toe. Barak Killick taking the win. Trouble for Lee Martin. Let's see what that does to the order. Oh, that is going to drop Lee Martin way back. All stop, all cars. Bennett, Killick with the win. Vidmeyer second, Orlowski third, Skidmore goes to 4, Gottingen goes to 5, Kovacic goes to 6, Martin falls to 7, Smith, Neumann, and Holdsworth. Barak Killick, a brilliant drive from the pole position, a 4-second win, A-main number 1 in the books.